Hello and welcome back to On the Map Challenge Survival 4X. It is 7:20 on October 4, Year 3. Finish off a little bit of early morning baling. We're probably approaching like 60 bales here, I think. So we'll have a few more than that by the time we're finished. Lots have developed, lots going on. Let's jump in, let's go. So good morning and welcome back to the farm. I managed to finish my baling. Managed to get 64 bales off there. Now, we have been busy. Like I say, 64 bales off here. The headland was used in correspondence with the large plot of land that we had over here. See, we have filled our clamps. So I cut all of our new land that we had here, as you can see, right across over to our field and all the way down to our track. All cut, all collected up. All put into here. We got just over 70,000 in this one. I think if I bring the bit up here. Oh, sorry, 700,000 in here. That's a 41% fermenting already. And we have, I think, 698,000 in here. So nearly 1.4 million litres of grass that's going to become silage. I decided I'd do that. I thought that was a nice change rather than constantly doing all the bales. And it puts use to our farm that we are building. Our bales will be sold. But I want to show you we have had other developments on the farm. You'll notice we don't have a lot of money. Well, I say we don't have a lot of money. We're down to 384,000 because we've been developing. We have been developing. So we actually have ourselves a little farmhouse. Somewhere to live, somewhere to be. I even got a little garage. Thought I'd pop this down. We don't have a car or anything at the minute, but you know what? It'll do. It will do. But this will develop more maybe into our home here. And then the other side is probably going to eventually turn into a dairy pasture. That's sort of my plan for that. We have also, and we would see them on the way, and we will see them on the way, I should say, is up there. We've developed some housing for workers, so we can start getting some workers in on the map. They weren't cheap. The houses cost the most. They were like 160, 120, 140, and 115 grand a piece, I think, something like that. There's 3 or 4 of them up there. They were not cheap, but I did say that we would be paying for them, and we would have to build the map to make it look more like a map. So that's what it takes. So what I'm going to do is try and get my bale loader unjammed. And then go and collect up these bales and sell them. Like I said, we've got 64, 65. Why will that not come out? Don't know what that was all about, but I've got it free now. We're able to move. Yeah, 60 odd bales here. So I think I'll sell 2 trailer loads. And then I'll put whatever's left in my storage shed down here at the farm. I'm not sure if I'm going to have enough money. I was hoping that I could get my sheepfold set up down here before winter came. So that the sheep might get left up at the top for another winter. And then with whatever money I can get through winter, doing trees, doing trees again, that'll help to go towards funding a sheepfold and possibly a dairy pasture in the new year. I know I said we'd come back and we were going to be on our harvest. Our corn harvest is what we need to do. But we've got some liming to do. We've got some herbicide spraying to do. So I figured, you know what, I can finish these jobs. Get those done hopefully today, I think. And then we'll roll into November and yeah, get that corn harvest done. And once the corn harvest is in, other than once again looking after our sheep, our goats, and you know watering our plants, we're pretty good to go through until spring again. So I figure we'll try and have a good episode where we smash through all the things we need to do, and then yeah, try and roll through another year. So I shall get 2 lots of this sold and then we'll see what we've got to put in storage. I must have had a tiny little strip of grass run between my tedder as I was tedding, because half of these bales are grass on this run, which is a little bit disappointing. So this isn't worth nothing, but we got 24 grand for the first lot. This will probably be worth like 10 if we're lucky. This is worth 24 as well. Oh, so perhaps they were hay and they just look a different texture? Weird. Anyway. So, because there weren't no grass, I think there's like one grass one on the last run. But yeah, these are our little houses that we've put down. Building up the area. I probably won't do much more to them than that. We'll have walls and houses, and we've got a street lamp. And we'll verge it off and go different ways and whatnot. But this is mainly going to be where we're going to expand some production or something. Sites where we can sell things to. So if we decide we're going to produce, say, like if we get like a grain dryer or something like that, then if it needs its own specific grain dryer sell point, we can pop one up there, and that'll be it. But we can still only build and place on sort of the land that we own anyway. So that is the fringe of our area that we can really work with there. So this is our last bale that will go into storage. 18. Pop that in here. I'm trying to think now. 435. How confident am I in thinking that we can purchase something and still have enough money? Well, we'll always have enough money. I'll just go cut down a couple of trees, won't I? Let's not be soft about it. See if we can get an angle where they pop in at least. There they are, just next to, probably just at the back. Sorted. Man, that took so long to do all that grass work. Like an insane amount of time. I think I watched much of the Azerbaijan Grand Prix, and I've watched 6 episodes of Terminal List whilst just doing all this grass work and doing all the collecting and the filling the silage up and getting it compacted. It's been a long while. I worked through the nights, most nights as well. This isn't going to go in smooth, so I'll see you in a bit. But before I went and put down my sheepfold, I did want to get another shed down for machinery, and I want to go with this one. It's a wooden shed mod. I forget who it's by, but I've been looking at them while I've been doing other things, and I think this will fit in here quite nicely, and it'll be long enough and high enough that I can store my tall, long machinery in there a little bit easier. And then once I finish fiddling about doing me slabs and everything, the sheepfold I'd like to go with is the one by MA7 Studios. I'm just going to try and plonk this down. Still, actually, I might want to give myself a bit more room. If I want to put some long equipment in there, give myself a bit more room. I will bring it out here. Yes, I'd like to do the fence. So if I can bring my fence, please, right up to sort of the edge, really. I want this to be massive. Gigantuan, almost. Where are we? That is pretty darn big, isn't it? How far can we... Oh, actually, no, let's go all the way. Hold an insane amount of sheep. And across the top here. Come down. It's about there. Looks, oh, that's not very square, is it? bring it in to there. Is that not? Oh no. Collides. Why does that not? Perhaps it has to join on from the front? It'll take it at an angle. So if I bring that, maybe like that. Oh, not quite right. That's better. Still not taking it. It'll take it at an angle. That's weird, isn't it? Yeah, we want meadow in there. Yes, please. Anyway, yep. So we will have a nice big sheep pasture. Done. So let's go have a look at the monstrosity that I've made. I'm going to try and keep this streak running down. Sort of lines up. They'll be fine. So yeah, what I like about this shed, anyway, the shed, forgot about the shed, is at the back, because you can have this open, so you can like drive through both sides, which we don't want. So we can put the fence on, we can put the wall on the back, the wood wall, put that in place. And if you need, you can create a little sort of parking area here for vehicles and stuff. I'm not sure if you can like dump in there. I don't think you should because of the grate, but yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I like it anyway, but we're going to leave it like that for now. That's how I want it. And then with our sheepfold, our feed goes there, animals purchased there, spawn is here, and we can take that off the front if we want. Just a little bit more open, and then you can fence in, I guess, if you wanted. But we'll leave our front fence on. I guess if you want, you take that off, drive through with your mower, so you can go and mow your meadow if you wish. So that's a nice touch. Yeah, this is big. How many does it say that'll cater? Nearly 500. That'll be plenty. That'll be plenty. But before we start shifting our sheep around, we're going to come up and herbicide spray this barley field, get rid of the weeds up here. As you can see, we have set up a worker in our grass meadow. They are mowing away because we've only got today to get that grass cut. I'd forgotten I needed that one cut while I was playing around there with bales and stuff. I've not heard I had my worker over there, but hopefully they'll have enough time today to get that finished, and then November, December time I can, you know, head it and rake it and have some more. Now, while I was busy doing my mammoth grass work, I did come to the realization that if we're going to keep working with large areas of land and these big plots once they're done, or even just in purchasing plots and trying to get them all cut and sorted and everything, I need a bigger mower for that. In a similar sense of, I'm going to have my big flat plough to plough up the new fields. I want to try and invest in either a big M. If I get a big M, that'll probably just be for those jobs, just because it'll be quicker to cut the grass on our new land and have it ready. And then we'll do, oh, I've got a bale over there in the distance. If you can see it over on the hills. Yeah, I might get, if I can get a big M, then that would be handy. Or if we can go for a front and back triple mower set that's wider. There are a couple of them that will cost us a lot of money. We'll probably have to up the juice in the New Holland to be able to run it. But that would work. And then with that, I'd be quite happy jumping that straight onto doing our mowing jobs when we're doing them as well on our meadows. Whereas if it was a big M, for a little while, I'll probably keep sticking the battering on for a bit, depending on the size of the meadow and stuff like that. Now this bit shouldn't really need any spraying because this bit was ploughed, so I am going to turn that off while I go round. So I don't want to waste the herbicide because we are now down to 200,000. Now I have noticed that with the courseplay running, we are dropping some major frames today. That does happen while you're doing all extra computing. But not normally this much. It is what it is. Right. So yeah, there's some things I'm thinking about doing. Things more development-wise for the farm, and machinery I'm already getting me eye in on, just to try and speed it up. Like I say, I spent, whoa, 7 hours, 7 or 8 hours in between. So since the last episode, I've spent 8 hours cutting grass, rowing grass, collecting it up and put it in the silage pits, then tedding grass and baling it. And that was just on them 2 plots. And there was more grass to come. Remember, we brought the land with the trees on. There's grass the other side of that if I wanted to go off and do it as well right now. But I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, there's a lot going on grass-wise. There's big chunks of time in between episodes is what's consuming a lot of my time. And I don't want to have to, like, it's not like I don't want to have to show all that. I just think it'd be boring if I show that all the time. Every like I said, for every second, every third episode is just me doing a shed load of grass work. It's just, yeah, every now and then I'll come back and we'll show bits, or I'll do little sequences like I have done. But yeah, you can tell by the money, nothing nefarious happens. We soon drop down once we start buying equipment and do. Oh, that was it as well. Yeah, I leased a larger windrower, as you might have noticed from when we were doing the baling. I might look to buy that. It was the largest class one. I think that costs like 110 grand to buy. So, you know, it's not cheap. It's not cheap. And I think it has it, although it's wider, much wider working width, slightly slower working speed. I think it's down to like 9 miles an hour, whereas with our one, I think we can go like 10, 11. Don't quote me on that. I might be wrong. But I think it's something like that. And then, yeah, just it's easy. Ooh, we got a bush like growing in the field. We don't want that. So yeah, I did return it. So that was a cost on us, and we had that for a couple of days. But the baling was then easier, like because all the grass is together. You're not going up and down so many times with the baler and stuff like that. So yeah, we might look to get one of those. So we want a bigger mowing setup and the larger windrower. I think it was like 15 meters. The chrome one, I think it was like 14, and then there's I'm not sure it was a K-brand or a horse. It was red. There's a red one. I think that's like 14 and a half, but I'm sure the class one was the I think it's called the class business, like 18,000 or something. I'm not sure, but anyway, yeah, I think we had it on the map challenge for the grass work there as well. But anyway, I'm going to shut up, because if not, that'll make this episode super long. I'll get on with this herbicide spraying, and once we've done this, we'll crack on with some linemen on the other half of the harvested soybeans. And this is our lineman finished. So that's our herbicide sprayed, our lime spread. I think I got a few little patches where we missed, but it's alright, I think. Yeah, looks good. Right, stop wasting it. Let's get this back down to the main farm. As we go past, we'll be able to see whereabouts on the grass work our worker is. Oh, by the looks like they're on their last headland. So if I give them 5 minutes, we'll be ready to go through another day. Finally, start our harvest. Hopefully. And finally, corn harvest day. November 1st. It better be corn harvest day. Look at our beautiful house. This is for the kids' room. Bathroom. Master bedroom. Lovely job. Omar Tan's English farmhouse. Look at that. Lovely. So let's head up to our old farm and... ooh, let's get some lights on, shall we? There we go. Still a bit dark. I thought it'd be a little bit brighter by now. I thought it was just the tint of the windows. They're still quite dull. I do have someone already out on the hay. They are tedding. Left them tedding overnight, so hopefully they'll be good. A busy one, a busy one. Let's go get our rostel mash. Look at all that wool we have. Another one there that's full. Got another one nearly ready. Haven't checked too much on the sheep. I hope we got enough room. I didn't see anything pop up to say that we'd lost any. The milk should be ticking over. The water should be ticking over because I'd left that pouring when I came in earlier on. What is game time at the top there? Oh, it's 1:15. Nearly 1:20, real time. I think I came back this morning, started around 9 o'clock. I was doing that much background work as well this morning. I did start at 9 to hit record until 12, trying to get things up to speed today. Our corn is ready. We've already got down, dropped the New Holland with the Bailey trailer. Now, this is quite tight still, but we should be good. Should be good. Not quite sure what we'll put in here next time. Let's get this unfolded. Unfolded it. Because it's not a big patch. But it's an awkward shape. Like, I wouldn't want to put like veggie crops in here or root crops or anything like that. I just think that would be just a little bit too much. Yeah, don't know. It'll probably have the same as whatever goes in that big field, let's be honest. Whatever I decide to put in there. Let's start up. Yeah, corn harvest. Now, it was put to us that maybe we should chaff this, which we will do. We will do a big silage harvest on corn at some point, but we'll do it big so that we're going to fill both of our clamps. So it might be a while off because it's going to take years for me to probably get through my silage, unless we just, I don't know. But we can always build more clamps, can't we? That wasn't a very good turn, was it? Not a very big header on here either. I mean, it's not the biggest harvester. So this is the one where you click combinable. This was the header that came up to show that it was compatible with. So that's the one we've gone for. Whether we'll be able to get a larger one on here, I don't know. We don't know. We are getting a little bit of straw. Are we dropping that as a... Yeah, a little bit of corn straw. So we'll be able to make a few more bales. There won't be many. Through our outgoing payments, we are now down to 196,000. Roll on that winter wood chips. I wonder how well the rostel mash will do when it comes to going back up that incline. It's pretty steep. It's a shame we can't just plant like a nice pretty wild grass like we had in Terra Life Plus. Terra Life Plus had some lovely grasses that you could plant. If we could have a nice grass to plant and leave it out here for like wildlands, that would be pretty cool. For a bit of nature. Speaking of which, we need to get some bees set up as well. Bees are easy money. Get some bees sorted. All that good stuff. But the rostel mash, the Rosa, is making it up this incline like an absolute boss. I thought we were going to drop down to like 2-3 miles an hour or something. Admittedly, we're not very full. But took that like an absolute machine. More praise and points on the rostel mash. I do like them. Like I say, I like using them as well because you don't often see many people with them. Or you didn't used to, I don't know. Again, I only ever watched like 1 or 2 people play Farm Sim these days, so if they're not using it, I assume no one's using it. I don't know. I don't know what the big channels are using. I just let the big boys do big boy stuff. I just do little channel stuff. And that is our third loot headland complete. So we'll have an empty here. I've emptied on each headland just because it kind of made sense in my head. I've only got half a trailer full of corn so far. Not a lot. Not a lot of corn. I think we're only getting like 85% yield. So it's not fantastic, but it's something a little bit different. Not massively different, but a little bit different from doing the other grains. We've got a different header on. That's the difference. But now we've got a bit of space either end that I can try and work across the land a little bit. I've not got no GPS or anything set up on here. I don't think it's always that necessary. We'll try and work roughly in the direction that the crop is growing. Should be plenty enough. It's now 1:10 and we're on our last little corner of our corn harvest. We've got... oh, the tedding has finished. And we've got our worker now raking up our meadow. They've already started work. We've managed to fill all... just one trailer. All but one trailer. Of corn, so that's 330, not 330, 33,000 litres of corn. I did consider selling it off, but I'm going to keep it. We might find a use for it. Plus, it's only worth about 400 per thousand at the minute, and in December it'll be worth closer to 900 per thousand, so, you know, double in price. So there's not a lot there, but if we can double what it's worth, then it's, you know, worth keeping, I guess. So we've been putting that in one of our grain sheds. Just chugging along. I'm trying to think what other jobs we're going to have to do. We'll obviously bale up this straw. I will. Yeah, I think I'll probably sell this straw. I'll sell this straw because we've got a load of straw coming with barley soon. So we'll bale up and sell this straw. I will need to plough this up. You need to plough after a corn harvest, so that needs to be done. I'm still in 2 minds as to whether to cultivate the old soybean field. I don't think it needs anything done with it. I think it's fine. It would just aesthetically look nicer. That's the whole point of the direct drill, isn't it? That we don't have to keep cultivating as well. Save some fuel, because we do keep getting low on fuel. Some things that I do need to as well, with what little money we have now, I need to get some, what I call like a commodity silos. We need some silos to put some store fertiliser in, store lime in. Lime would definitely be a preference. Could even get one to store some seeds in, although I like my little bags of seeds. That would be nice to have on the farm. And obviously a fuel tank down there. We've got one at the store, which we can keep using. It's not that far of a drive from the farm, but it would be nice if we had our own one right on the farm. If we use the one at the store, obviously we'll have to, I say we'll have to fill it up soon. I think it's only just down to like 5,500 litres of diesel in there. So It's still going to last us a while. It'd just be nice to have things set up on the farm. That's what I'm saying. It'd be nice to have them set up. But we do need to buy a animal transporter so we can move our sheep down. That needs to happen. So that could possibly be our next must-buy. Might even try and squeeze that in this episode if we can. Still haven't really taken a look at the... Let me fold our header up. There we go. Haven't taken a look at the sheep or the goats to see what they're doing. Or how many there are, how healthy they are, if there any need selling. So if we have a little sort out, then... well, as we move them, we'll be able to have a little sort out. See what be going on. Oh, I just pour that on the floor. Don't mind me. And again. Let's get over the trailer. You daft bugger. Get that all in there. So yeah, we can see. Where's he gone? Our workers over there. Just turn them around. Getting their windrows in. We went through from October to November, so the grass has already grown back a little bit. Yeah, coming along that farm off in the distance. We are expanding lovely. We've got this up here, that all the way over there, and our land goes further back. We are massive. Leave that there. For now, not for good. Get our light back on, and we'll head on up to our farm. We've actually got a farm now. It's not just a shed and a tent or a hut. We've got an actual farm and a farmhouse next to it. So it took 3.5 years. Working well, working well. This tractor needs repairs as well, like pretty soon. Nearly 40 hours on it already. We didn't buy it that long ago. That's the sort of hours we're putting into this to get anywhere and get things done. We're already up to 40 hours on this tractor. The other tractor must have 100. Must do. Busy bees. But it looks nice coming down here. We'll eventually either have a little bit of burns down on the right side here, or I might extend my little cobblestone, slate stone, whatever that is, wall, bring that down and around the back. But we'll make more of that once I've decided 100% of what I'm going to do with that bit of land. At the minute we own more land than what we're working, which is a good thing, I think. Got areas that aren't doing much. Right. Turn me head the other way, I might be able to do this. Nope, I don't think this is going to go. No. just hit me new shed. It's right. Nice tight working space. That's what we like. Just sort of straighten ourselves up a little bit. Getting down the back. Straight into the wall again. This reminds me of not too long ago on the member series we did at the end of 22. Don't know why I'm so obsessed with getting this so far down the back either, like it's not like it matters. But there we are. Kunstfarm? Was it Kunstfarm? I forget what the name of the farm was called now. My memory is terrible. If you are new here, yeah, I forget everything all the time. But there it is. A little bit of corn. I didn't even look to see how much corn I actually had in the trailer. Wasn't a great amount. Maybe 40. We got like 45,000 litres here, I think. Again, if I bring up that doesn't tell me. It does not say anything. But show I have the pile info mod on, and we'll check again on the time save and stock checker, and there's none there. And here in storage, it doesn't say that we've got any. But as you can see here, 900 if we sell in December, 435 or 450 if we sell it now. So we'll save it till December. And we'll take the combine back, and this time it'll go down to the farm as well. Just a little off-roading with it. On narrow little tracks. It takes so long to do the actual jobs in between episodes to move things along. But the thought of trying to put in a little bit of auto drive to make things easier, just to shuffle vehicles about, I haven't done yet. And I am not going to do that as live in a recording because it would just be an absolute mess. I have to get my head around it first. Top auto drive tutorial recommendations down in the comments. Much appreciated. Just setting up simple routes and stuff like that. Things that might be viable. Ideas for me. Just looking nice. I tell you what, I am mildly impressed with what we've got going on here. I know it's only a little bit of the map. It takes forever to do. I am mildly impressed. What do I want to do here? I want to just fold that up. Where should we stick it? I'll put the Bailey in there. I might pop this. It's not too wide. I might pop this in the new shed actually. We're going to need even more shed space, I think. And we're going to spread out, obviously, sheds to other places. These aren't the only ones we're going to have. We're going to have another site of sheds and what have you. Like I say, if we have some little satellite farms set up as well for doing different things, that could be a thing. Will that lower down alright? That'll do. I'm not sure if that should stay down there or up, so I'm going to pop it down for now. There we are. So, shall we? What's the time? 2 o'clock. We've got plenty of time. Let's try and ferry some sheeps, shall we? Ferry some sheep down here. Let's get the old New Hollands. Lovely camera angles, as always. Pop to the store. And get ourselves a vehicle. Not a vehicle, but, you know, an animal trailer. Find that tree. We might have to trim that branch off. I think eventually we're going to come down here with something sizable and catch that. I don't think I'll cut that grass again. I might do. I don't think I will though. I think now we've got the shape cut in, it's fine. Especially since you do seem to get more grass off that. I don't want to cheese the grass as well as the wood chips. Oh, wrong button. That's what we want. So we'll just quickly grab some more fuel and we'll go have a look at animal trailers. So this one, by the looks of, is the one we want to use because it will carry the different animals. I don't know. Sheep, pig, cow. Horse, sheep, pig, cow. Doesn't seem much difference to it. But it's a modded one for a reason. Let's have what we got here. Chrome. Oh yeah, I like that. The cover. Might go something. Is there not like? Aha, this is my colour. That is. We'll select that. It's my channel. My channel colours. And the rims can be white, that's fine. Everything else is good. That's going to cost us 28,000, so we're going to buy that. Get that hooked up. And then with this, we'll be able to ramp up, because obviously we put them in the new bigger pasture. We'll be able to ramp up our berths, not worry about filling up too much. For animal sales, we will use the trailer and we'll sell them properly. Properly, and for purchases we'll try and remember to do that as well. That'll also go for pigs and cows, should they come. Little houses, lovely jubbly. I'm trying, alright, I'm trying. Trying to make it real. Let's see if I can get in here without to move too much. So I'm gonna leave the goats up here, and this will be a goat pasture. I'm not quite sure how that'll work. I need to buy some more goats because there was only one male and one female. We can get them right. So to be fair, we want to take them all, or as many as we can. How many can we move? Move selected. Move to trailer. Does it not say how many we've got in our trailer? Because I forget how many we could take. I'm sure it said somewhere. 13. We've got 8 of 13. Okay. So we shall take these. Wunderbar. So we got our little trailer of sheeps. Oh, there's one laying down asleep in there, look. Oh my god, it's so cute. Alright. Let's go down. Let's go down, down, down. Now, with the size of that pasture, they'll probably never need feeding. We'll still be needing hay for when we get cows, when we get dairy cows, and when we get beef cattle, and when we get Highland cows, and we'll have to. Oh, we're gonna have to do the buffalo as well. Get some buffalo mozzarella. We need lots of plots of land, don't we? Good job we got a whole map to get. Soon be on it. So we should be able to. In here, we'll move. Is that not? Oh, that is that one, yeah. Obviously that one. Can we not select them like before? Do we have to do them one at a time? What does that say? Okay. Oh, select all. There we go. Unload animal. This type of animal does not support unloading. You what? What if I go to a... Do you want to... I do? Is this shed not compatible with these animals? Okay, so if I go in here and try and buy... Just try and buy whatever's good. No, it's not great, but we'll take it. Oh, that one's good. No goats. Right. So, if I say buy selected, buy. Okay. Got 3 animals in here. I gotta find them in the pasture. And they're here. So is it the... Well, the mod trailer bought them here, though, didn't it? So why would them... Why would... This has confused me. This has spoilt the end of my video. Hasn't it? And my final job of the day. So I tried that trailer with 2 other sheep pastures and it wouldn't unload them. So I've got a base game animal trailer. There was only 1 sheep worth buying. I've reloaded back in, obviously. There was only 1 sheep worth buying on a reload. We'll cut across since we're annoyed. We're going to cut across. Yeah, just 1 sheep worth buying. So I've bought that 1 sheep. We'll see if they will unload. If not, I don't know what to do. There we go. Right. Ah, so it's selectable. It must be the trailer. That trailer obviously isn't compatible with the animals. We've selected. Moved to husbandry. Moved. Okay, cool. Right. So I need to... We'll go gather everything. Gather everything. I'll go collect up the sheep with this trailer. Let's get my words out in sentences. We'll collect up the animals with this trailer, bring them down, and then I'll have to reconnect the other trailer. See if that'll unload back into there, but I don't think it will. We'll have to try. If not, I'm going to lose 13 really good sheep. I might be able to sell them, which is annoying. I don't want to sell them. Been breeding them and growing them. That is my whole... Well, they lands trade or something. That was my whole pool of those sheep. Proper annoying. Proper annoying if not. Trying to drive on the crops. Bish bash bosh. Right. I think that's 13. Move selected. So we select all. Move selected. Please work. Excellent. Right, so we know it works. Let's get them all. Now, going off everything that we have tried, I doubt this is going to work, but I have to try it. Just because I really, really don't want to sit. Why is it coming up there? That didn't work down the other end. Move selected. And they moved. Why wouldn't it put them into the one I placed? Make that make sense to me. Because I much prefer the look of this one. That is annoying. Why did that not work down the other end? That makes me want to try it again. Select all. Move selected. Should just leave the goats behind. And by the looks of it, it's now working. Select all. Move selected. Move to husbandry. And they're all in. What was that about? Did it need to have a goat or a sheep in there, sorry? Or to recognise that was what we were doing? Seems so. Well, I was going to say I can't really afford to keep both. I could. I don't need to keep both. But I might for a little bit. Just while I'm getting my head around these teething issues. But it really didn't want to do it. It didn't come up with little tick marks. We couldn't move anything. Then as soon as it knew it was getting replaced, it was like, oh no, I can do it. I can do it. Don't fire me. Ruddy thing. Well, my worker has nearly finished rolling up the hay, which is good news. So I'll be baling soon. We are losing daylight though. So we'll park my tractor away. So I think that... Oh, post. That is going to be it. Our sheep in there... Have they got any feed? Have they got any feed? Is there literally no grass? Okay. I'll get you some bales, don't worry. Get you some bales. But yeah, this is going to be it for today. Where's my little pina popper? Is it this one? Yep. We want 2, please. Thank you. I was going to use telehandle, just super strength it for now. Yeah, it's going to be it for today. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. If you have, give a big fat thumbs up down below. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn the bell notification on, find out when new videos are going live. As always, comments and feedback down there. Have you had issues with animal trailers with regards to realistic animals? Is that a thing? Should I have known about that? Are other people experiencing it? How do you like the farm? How we've got it down? What we're doing? Do you like my new house? All that good stuff. I'm thinking about growing some veggie crops behind the house. We'll see how that goes. Next time out, I've not decided whether we're going to come back for a November bale and plough episode, or if we'll come back maybe in December for some logging and ploughing and sale. We might do a bit of both. We'll see. But that is going to be it for this one. Massive thank you to the channel members. You guys are awesome. If you wish to support the channel further yourselves, you can hit the join button. Channel membership starts from 99 pence. Channel members receive early access to all the content we put out on the channel, regardless of tier. You guys have a wonderful day, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.